You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey GH fans, it's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your General Hospital prediction edition. Among other predictions, we've got Valentin Cassadine targeting Anna Devane for takedown, and Trina Robinson with a surprising amount of forgiveness. We're going to dive right into predictions for Sonny and Nina, Heather and Trina, Ava and Jagger, Nina and Drew, Valentine and Anna. And just real quick, I want to mention, if you haven't heard already, Richard Simmons passed away, the fitness guru, and I'm sure longtime General Hospital watchers will remember him from late 70s, early 80s, kind of doing aerobics when it was really on trend. But he was also around a few years back for the Nurses Ball, and he was there at Mac and Felicia's most recent wedding. Richard Simmons passed away at his home on Saturday, July 13th at the age of 76. Hope he rests in peace. All right. Our first prediction, Valentin Cassadine is going to openly target Anna Devane for takedown. Clearly already either Valentine or Brennan, but I have to guess it's Valentine since Brennan is behind bars, is setting Anna up to take the fall as the boss of Pikeman because somebody is setting an email trail between her and, I think it wasn't Brennan, it was the other guy. At any rate, there's an email trail, a digital trail leading between Anna and Pikeman, and that's why Jagger Cates is so certain that she is running the mercenary and gun running organization. Jason does not believe it's true. He's very certain it's not. So on Friday, we saw Anna at Valentin's house. She dropped by unannounced. He offered her dinner. They're hanging out. And on Monday, July 15th, Anna hits pay dirt. It sounds like she gets that satellite phone from Valentin's house. And by Tuesday, July 16th, Anna makes a tough decision. I think the decision is to go ahead and bust him. Now, I don't know if she's going to hand it over to Jagger or if she and Jason are going to try to use it to bust him themselves. But once Valentine figures out that satellite phone is gone, and I think he'll figure out pretty quickly, he will know she took it. He is not going to go down like this. He was already planning on leaving town, I think, to get out of Port Charles, probably run Pikeman from somewhere where they'd have to do a bunch of extradition to get to him. And when he sees that Anna is willing to take him down, I think he decides, all right, the kid gloves are off. I'm going to have to take her down to protect myself, to protect Charlotte, all that good stuff. Our second prediction, I think Nina Reeves is going to rage at Drew Cain Quartermain for his twisted mother-daughter kinkery. So last week, during the fireworks show, Drew and Willow made their own fireworks show. When they started making out, both of them leaned in. She was fangirling on him. And to me, he's a middle-aged man being inappropriate with a young woman who looks up to him. Granted, she's an adult, but between the two of them, you know, she has that savior complex crush thing on him because he saved her life by bringing back her bone marrow donor. And he was talking about how in another time and place, you know, we could have been together. That's a pretty big age gap. And she's married to his nephew, and he's boinking her mother. This week, things are going to twist. So on Monday, July 15th, spoilers say Willow confesses to Nina. It sure sounds like she is going to tell her mother about kissing Drew. Tuesday, July 16th, spoilers say Willow is stunned. I wonder if Nina is going to tell her that she has been sleeping with Drew. And by Thursday, the 18th, Nina is apologizing to someone. And I'm guessing it's not Drew. I think she is going to lay into him when she finds out he was playing tonsil hockey with her daughter. For Willow's part, it was sketchy behavior because she's married, but she didn't know her mother had been warming his sheets. Drew knows everything and made a choice to do what he did. So I think it's great that he's decided to be a politician because, you know, that sounds like something ripped from the headlines of some politician doing something sketchy with somebody else's wife. I mean, it doesn't matter. all politics of all time. That's so common, such a common headline. So yeah, he's going to become a stereotype, I think. All right, our third prediction, Ava Jerome is going to try to leverage Jagger against Sonny Corinthos. Last week, Jagger witnessed Sonny making threats at Ava and then refusing to leave her hotel room. And after he tossed Sonny out, she asked him about her custody case, and speaking on her behalf, he said he'd think about it, but he absolutely despises Sonny. So maybe Wednesday, July 17th, spoilers say Jagger and Jason have words. And on Tuesday, the 16th, the day before that, Sonny goes to see Nina. It sounds like he and Ava both are shoring up their witnesses for the upcoming custody battle, but Ava may go a little further. She knows things Jagger could use against Sonny. She also has her beauty and her feminine wiles, and I definitely think that she could provide John Cates with quite a few things he might be interested in if he will help her fight off Sonny. Our fourth prediction, I think Trina Robinson is going to give Heather Weber her blessing and permission and forgiveness. Last week, we had her mom, Portia Robinson, raging at Laura about Heather, and she was talking to Jordan and to Curtis about doing a recall on the mayor, getting a petition, getting Laura out of a position of power. But when Trina went over to talk to Laura at Laura's place, when she had brought back, I think, Ace's little stuffed horsey or whatever it was, they had a talk, and Trina said of her own volition, which good for her, but to me, I couldn't be that generous, I don't think. She agreed that somebody with a medical issue that was impairing their brain, their cognition, their moral compass, all that, should not be held accountable for their action, and admitted that in that position that maybe the justice system should take another look at her case. And then this coming week, a spoiler for Wednesday the 19th, say Trina struggles with her grief. I just wonder if she's going to go see Heather out at Pentonville and say, you know what, I forgive you. I know that there were extenuating circumstances, and I think you should let Laura press forward on your behalf. Her mother would explode. Even Curtis might be like, what you doing? Yeah, I could totally see that happening. And I think it could just be a whole rip the family apart thing, and I think it would be pretty interesting. All right, our fifth and final prediction, Sonny and Nina may soon be on the road to a reunion. So we've seen over the past couple of weeks, Sonny's furious at Ava, the person he said was the only one he can trust in his life, threw her out. And then he's had a couple of date sort of things with Natalia, but I think we can all agree she's absolutely horrible. But Sonny can't see that right now because he's not in his right mind. And so this week's spoiler for Tuesday the 16th says Sonny goes to see Nina, and I'm guessing it's about the custody case, to ask her to testify on his behalf. She'll probably say yes because she does not like Ava one bit right now. But around this same time, Nina should be pretty furious with Drew, and that means they're going to be done with whatever little thing they had going, their situationship. Once Sonny is back on his proper dose of medication, I think he's going to chuck Natalia out the door for being just a toxic, you-know-what. And I just wonder if they are laying the groundwork for a reunion between these two. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.